Hi, it's me. Oh, it's been a while, huh? Happy New Year. It's 2025. I have not spoken to you since last year. You'll notice that I have not uploaded an episode in a while. But come on, can you blame me? I'm a widow, single mother, 2 jobs, and it was the holidays, and I also had bronchitis again for a little while. You know what? Just give me a break. It was the holidays. It was winter. Let me see. Let me give you some updates. This is, welcome back to Talk4Ten. This one might be Talk415 because I do have to update you, but just bear with me. So, few things. It's wintertime. I can't remember the last time I made a video. It was also winter at that point. We talked about it, but I've done a few things since then. So, some updates. For the winter solstice, I got myself a cabin up in Tweed, just me, and I had a 16-hour fire vigil outside. So basically I went there and I lit a fire outside before the sun went down, and then I kept the fire going all night long until the sun came back up the next day. So it was about 16 hours, and it was really nice. It's just me, a cabin. There was a wood stove inside, so I didn't have to sit outside the whole time. I went inside and made myself tons of snacks and did some writing and did some tarot cards and put some cloves in an orange and, that kind of shit. I just thought about stuff, had some mushrooms, sat outside with my fire and stared at the sky for a bit, good stuff. And it was really nice. I had a good time, and there's something really beautiful about staying up all night long and surviving the longest night of the year kind of thing. It was beautiful. I would love to do that again next year. I would love to have that be sort of a yearly happening. It was very nice. And so, I was there for 2 days and it was delightful. And then winter happened. I picked up a second job because I'm insane. So I work full time, and then I also work sometimes because, well, do you know why? Here's why. Because again, like I said earlier, widow, single mom. I mean, she's 18, so she's an adult, but I still pay the bills, and it's kind of a lot. So I got a second job to help me pay for my hobbies and stuff, because for my mental health, I still need to actually do things that are kind of fun. So I got the second job to help me pay for those fun things so that I don't feel like I'm going crazy, even though I am now busy as fuck and burnt out all the time. But let's be honest, I was probably born burnt out, so it's okay. Also, I like to keep busy so that I don't think too much. And sometimes when I think too much, my brain likes to just deteriorate into chaos. So that's cool. Anyway, it's fun. Tips are good. And honestly, it's definitely work, but it's more social based kind of work. And I'm pretty good at that. So it is not too energy demanding for me to do. And plus it pays for my hobby. So I'm good with that. That's cool. So wintertime happened. I took time off in the wintertime. I didn't really need to. Work kind of doesn't happen for a week over Christmas. They call it the holiday shutdown. So I didn't have to go to one job for most of a week, which was nice. However, like I said, I got bronchitis for Christmas. So that means that I was really sick. I was sick as fuck, and I sounded insane, and my lungs were like Rice Krispies again. So I was sick for literal Christmas. I didn't go anywhere. I left my house. No, I did not leave my house. That's what I meant. I made a little dinner for me and my roommate because he was also sick, and basically just stayed home. And honestly, it wasn't the worst. My family doesn't do a whole lot for Christmas. We kind of meet sporadically throughout the month. For example, we used to have breakfast together on Boxing Day. That was our, my mom's side of the family's big thing that we did. And then it just got really hard to meet Boxing Day because people want to go shopping, and I worked in retail. So basically it was mandatory that I work Boxing Day. So we decided to change it. So it's the first Saturday of December. That is our Boxing Day breakfast. And we still call it Boxing Day breakfast, even though it's December 8th. Anyways, so, my family doesn't really do specific Christmas things. I've been going to my in-laws for the last 10 years for both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And if my in-laws are listening, I love you and I appreciate you and I'm glad you're in my life. However, it's been 10 years of going to in-law dinners, and I was mildly relieved to be sick, I guess. It still makes me very sad to go sometimes, you know? So anyways, but I still love you guys and I'll still come to other dinners. I'm a little bit grateful I was sick. Also because Christmas can be absolutely insane and busy, and to have an actual reason to rest was a good thing to be forced upon me, because I tend to not do that, which is obvious by the fact that I picked up a second job, even though I'm busy already. It's fine. I don't really know how to rest. I think that's the thing. New Year's happened. I hung out with my friends. We had soup miss again, which is basically I invite my friends over to do a little gift exchange, and everybody has to make a different kind of soup. And then we just eat like 8 soups and we play board games and hang out. It's pretty baller. I love them. They're my favorite people in the world. So thank you for coming over again. And then, yeah, New Year's, we usually play video games. So we played like Jackbox games, and I can't remember if we played Golf Gang or not. We played a lot of Drawful. That game is hella funny. Love that game all the time. Yeah, and then New Year's happened, and it was pretty good. I think I've started the year off good. I made a bingo card for myself instead of resolutions, and I feel like that puts a little bit less pressure on me. I also am not a big fan of New Year's resolutions because it's just a day in the middle of the winter time. Like, winter is for resting, at least in the northern hemisphere, when it's cold, okay? I should be hibernating. I should be resting. I should be just holed up in my house and with a book and some blankets, not trying to change my life right now. So I push resolutions off to usually my birthday, which is in February. I'll make the resolutions then, but I don't really enact them until spring, because why should I have to do a bunch of crazy things if the rest of the world is sleeping? You know? Like, I want to hibernate with the wintertime. Spring and summer is for being insane. Contradictory to what I said about getting a second job, but it's fine. Nobody's perfect, okay? So yeah, I made a bingo card, and I think that's going to be fun. I put stuff on it that I already know I'm going to do, so I'm not set up for failure. I'll have at least some things, and the rest of it I'll work on, which I think is going to be fun. Yeah, a friend of mine is getting married soon, and I'm super pumped. Congratulations. You guys are going to have the best time ever, and it's a very small wedding, and I'm taking pictures for it, so I'm very excited about that, and it's going to be awesome. Let's see, what else? What else is happening? What day is it today? Oh, it's January right now. Yeah, nothing that special about January. Some birthdays, went out for dinner. I mean, those are special. Happy birthday. And let's see, what's the next thing that we're doing? I guess Valentine's Day is coming up, which is fine, being widowed makes Valentine's Day a little bit weird, but I'm happy for other people. And I mean, I am not a hater of Valentine's Day. I'm not going to stay at home and mope. I'm just going to do something for myself instead. And this is what I've been sort of transitioning my anniversaries and month-iversarities and those special days. I just kind of make them self-care days. I do something special with myself because I'm important too, So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I started planning my trip for next year because next year I'm going to Iceland. So if you are in Iceland and you have suggestions for me, leave them in the comments because I want to know what I should see. I'm probably going to stick to the southern-ish part and then the western fjords, because I've already started planning it, and the first day is just full of a bajillion waterfalls. So, I was told that doing the whole circle is fun, but if I'm only going to be there for 10 or 11 days, to just stick to the west fjords and the south. I'm going there to watch the eclipse next year, so that's going to be super, super cool. And, I've planned some camping trips for this year already, so I have my solo trip in May for my 10-year anniversary. Like I said, I'm doing stuff for myself on the anniversary, so I have a 2-day solo camping trip. It'll be my first backpacking trip by myself on the canoe, in the canoe, with the canoe, together with the canoe. I didn't pick anything crazy. It's a 20-minute paddle. It's a big lake, and I'm just going to be there for 2 nights. So nothing too crazy, just a little taste to make sure that I can use the canoe on my own and just to go and retreat for a little bit, which is going to be so nice. But that's not till May, so I have time to think about that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of it. Happy New Year. I look forward to doing this again more often. Other things that you could probably see are different is I got new glasses and I dyed my hair again. Whoa! Anyways, I'm going to go hang out with a friend because one of my bingo resolutions, which is really hard to track, is that all of the people that I say, yeah, we should hang out sometime, I'm actually making plans to hang out with them because I do want to hang out with these people and just life is busy. And there's never going to be a time where I'm not busy, which means that I have to just carve time out of the day to do these things. That's just how it is. Anyway, I'm going to go hang out with a friend. So thank you for listening to me for 10 minutes. Happy New Year. It's 2025. I hope you have a great year. Thank you. Love you. Bye.